Have you noticed that your morning cup of coffee doesn't quite wake you up the way it used to? Maybe your energy fades quicker these days, or your muscles feel a little weaker, even when you haven't done much. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. After age 60, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle, about 8% every decade. That may not sound like much, but it adds up. Less muscle means less strength, slower balance recovery, and yes, a greater risk of falls or fractures. And what's worse, it often creeps in quietly, without any warning signs. But here's the good news. Sometimes, the smallest daily habits can make the biggest difference. And today, I want to share something truly surprising. Something that could turn your regular cup of coffee into a powerful health ally. Because what if just one scoop of the right powder could help protect your heart, melt stubborn belly fat, sharpen your mind, and even rebuild lost muscle? Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But there's fascinating science behind it. And by the end of this conversation, you'll see exactly why your morning coffee might just be the perfect vehicle for better health after 60. Now, as always, this isn't medical advice. Think of it as friendly education from someone who spent decades helping older adults feel younger, stronger, and more confident in their own bodies. All right, let's get started. Let's begin with the first little secret ingredient you might already have in your kitchen cabinet: cinnamon. You see, cinnamon isn't just for desserts or apple pie. This beautiful spice, especially Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, has been used for centuries to calm inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. Now, that's especially important for us after 60, because as we age, our bodies become more resistant to insulin, which means sugar lingers in our bloodstream longer. That's one of the reasons so many older adults struggle with energy crashes or afternoon fatigue. Adding a small pinch, just 1/4 teaspoon, of Ceylon cinnamon to your coffee each morning may help smooth out those blood sugar spikes. It helps your cells absorb glucose more efficiently, giving you steadier energy throughout the day. There's even more. Studies from the U.S. National Library of Medicine show that cinnamon helps improve circulation and reduce inflammation markers in the blood, both of which are vital for keeping your heart and arteries healthy. Now, you might have heard of another type called cassia cinnamon. That's the one commonly sold in supermarkets. It's still beneficial, but contains higher levels of coumarin, which can be tough on the liver if consumed daily. So, if you're going to make cinnamon part of your coffee ritual, look for the words Ceylon cinnamon on the label. It's a simple switch, but one that could help your morning cup protect your heart while awakening your senses with that warm, comforting aroma. Now, let's move to our next surprising addition, one that turns your coffee into a dessert for your arteries and your brain: unsweetened cocoa powder. Yes, I'm talking about the same ingredient that gives chocolate its flavor. But when you use pure, unsweetened cocoa, you're giving your body a gift of powerful flavonols. Flavonols are natural plant compounds that improve blood vessel function and help your arteries stay flexible. A large Harvard study found that older adults who consumed cocoa flavonols regularly showed significantly better circulation and cognitive function than those who didn't. Why? Because improved blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain and muscles. And here's a bonus. Cocoa powder can actually help your body recover from mild muscle soreness. It supports nitric oxide production, helping your blood vessels expand and deliver nutrients where they're needed most. That's why some athletes, even senior athletes, swear by a little cocoa in their post-workout shake. Now, if you're thinking, but won't that make my coffee taste like hot chocolate? You're right. It adds a rich, deep flavor, but without sugar. It's not sweet, just more complex, more satisfying. A teaspoon or 2 per cup is plenty. Remember though, it must be unsweetened cocoa powder, not the instant chocolate drink mixes that come with added sugars and creamers. Those can do more harm than good. And if you're curious, yes, dark chocolate bars have similar benefits, but they also come with fat and sugar. Cocoa powder in coffee? Zero sugar, pure benefit. Now, let's talk about the third addition, one that might surprise you the most: coconut oil, or better yet, MCT oil. Now, I can almost hear you say, oil in coffee? Really, Dr. William? I get it. It sounds strange at first, but stay with me. MCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides. These are special fats found naturally in coconut oil. What makes them unique is that your body doesn't store them like regular fat. It turns them into ketones, which your brain and muscles can use as clean energy. That's especially valuable for seniors. You see, as we age, our cells become less efficient at using glucose, the body's main fuel source. But ketones bypass that sluggish process, giving you stable energy without a sugar crash. In fact, researchers from the Mayo Clinic have found that MCT oil may improve focus and mental clarity in older adults. Some even report feeling more alert and less foggy within a few weeks of using it. And when combined with coffee, MCT oil creates what's sometimes called bulletproof coffee, a creamy, energizing drink that can help reduce appetite, support fat loss, and even enhance endurance for morning walks or light exercise. Just start small, half a teaspoon at first, and work your way up to 1 tablespoon if your body tolerates it well. Blend it well into your coffee so it mixes evenly, and you'll get a smooth, satisfying texture. A word of caution: if you have gallbladder issues or certain digestive concerns, talk to your doctor before adding oils regularly. But for most healthy seniors, a little MCT oil can be a game changer for steady energy and sharper focus. Now, when you think about it, these first 3 ingredients alone already begin to transform your morning coffee into something remarkable. Cinnamon supports your blood sugar and circulation. Cocoa nourishes your arteries and mind. And MCT oil fuels your brain with clean energy. Together, they create what I like to call the Vitality Blend, a simple, natural upgrade that turns your daily habit into a source of strength instead of just a caffeine boost. In the next part, we'll continue to explore how your coffee can also become a source of muscle support and joint protection, using ingredients you might never expect, including something that can make you feel years younger, inside and out. I'll see you in a moment for that. Stay with me. Your cup of coffee is about to get even more powerful. Now that your coffee already has a touch of spice, a hint of cocoa, and a smooth, creamy energy boost, let's take it one step further. Because while energy and focus are wonderful, there's something even more important we need to talk about: strength. Let me tell you something I often share with my patients here in Florida. When we hit our 60s and 70s, most of us don't lose strength because we stop moving. We stop moving because we lose strength. It's what scientists call sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and it can sneak up on us faster than we think. You bend down to tie your shoes one morning and realize your legs tremble a little. You carry groceries and feel that familiar burn in your shoulders. Slowly, you begin to avoid those small challenges, and that's when the spiral begins. But here's the uplifting truth. Even after 70, you can rebuild lost muscle. You just have to feed your body the right building blocks, and believe it or not, your coffee cup can help with that too. Let's start with one of the most familiar: milk. Now, I know many of you grew up hearing that milk does a body good. And it still does, if you choose wisely. A small splash of milk in your coffee adds more than just smoothness. It delivers complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and repair muscle. The star among these amino acids is leucine, the one most responsible for triggering muscle protein synthesis, which basically means telling your body, hey, it's time to build more muscle. For older adults, this is crucial. Our bodies become a bit stubborn with age. They don't respond as quickly to protein as they did when we were younger. So getting enough leucine-rich protein is key to overcoming that resistance. If you can't tolerate dairy, that's okay. Soy milk is an excellent alternative. It also provides high-quality plant protein with a balanced amino acid profile. And there's an extra perk. Both dairy and soy milk give you calcium, which, along with vitamin D, helps maintain strong bones and reduces fracture risk. You can think of it like strengthening the scaffolding that holds your muscles upright. If you're watching calories or have lactose intolerance, try low-fat or lactose-free milk. But don't skip it entirely. That small splash in your coffee may seem insignificant, yet over time, it adds up to real support for your muscles and bones. Now, if you want to take your muscle support to the next level, this next ingredient is where things get exciting: collagen powder. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. It's the glue that keeps our joints flexible, our skin firm, and our bones resilient. But starting in our 30s and accelerating in our 60s, our natural collagen production drops sharply. That's why we start noticing stiff knees, aching joints, or skin that's lost some of its bounce. Adding a scoop of collagen powder to your morning coffee is one of the simplest, most effective ways to replenish that supply. Here's something that surprised even me when I first read it. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed a group of seniors who took collagen peptides daily while doing light exercise. After 12 weeks, they saw over 40% improvement in mobility and muscle strength compared to the control group. 40%. What's happening inside your body is that collagen peptides, especially those rich in glycine and proline, help rebuild the connective tissue around your muscles and joints. They don't just build bulk, they restore elasticity and function. Many of my older patients notice they can walk longer, climb stairs more easily, or simply move without that morning stiffness. It's not magic, it's nutrition working at the cellular level. The best part? Collagen powder blends seamlessly into hot coffee. No taste, no clumps, just invisible support in every sip. Just make sure you're choosing a hydrolyzed collagen powder. It absorbs faster and more efficiently. And if you want to boost it further, add a few drops of vitamin C to your diet. Maybe a small glass of orange juice later in the day. Vitamin C helps your body turn that collagen into strong, flexible tissue. Now, let's talk about the protein that's been proven, time and again, to fight age-related muscle loss: whey protein powder. I've spent over 20 years studying senior nutrition, and if I could only recommend one supplement to every older adult, whey protein would be at the top of the list. Why? Because it directly combats what we call anabolic resistance, your body's decreased ability to use protein for muscle repair as you age. In simpler terms, when you were 25, a small protein snack could rebuild muscle overnight. But at 65, that same snack just doesn't have the same effect, unless you increase the quality and digestibility of your protein. Whey protein is the gold standard. It's absorbed quickly and rich in leucine, which flips on your body's muscle-building switch. One study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed that seniors who consumed whey protein daily, along with light resistance exercise, gained 38% more lean muscle mass than those who didn't. Here's what's remarkable. Even people in their 70s and 80s showed improvements in strength and walking speed. It's never too late. Adding one scoop of whey protein powder to your coffee can turn it into a nourishing breakfast, especially if you blend it with a little milk or MCT oil from earlier. It's smooth, slightly creamy, and incredibly satisfying. And no, you don't need to become a bodybuilder. This is about maintaining independence, being able to carry your groceries, climb stairs, play with your grandkids, or simply wake up feeling capable. I like to think of it this way. Coffee gives you energy for today. Whey protein gives you strength for tomorrow. And when you combine the two, you get a drink that powers both your day and your decade. Now, when you step back and look at what we've added so far, cinnamon, cocoa, MCT oil, milk collagen, and whey, you might realize this isn't just coffee anymore. It's become your morning medicine cabinet, but without the pills. Each sip supports your heart, your circulation, your joints, and your muscles, all working quietly in the background to help you move, think, and feel younger. And in the next part, we're going to bring it all together because we still have two remarkable ingredients left. They don't just protect your body, they protect your mind. They help calm inflammation, support digestion, and even defend your brain and arteries from aging. So if you've ever wondered how to keep your body and your brain sharp, you'll want to stay for what's next. All right, welcome back. I hope you've got that warm cup in your hands again, because this next part is where everything comes together. We've already built a foundation for energy, strength, and balance. But now, we're going to nourish something even deeper, the core of your longevity, your digestion, your immune system, and your brain. And believe it or not, the next little ingredient can touch all three. It's tiny but mighty chia seeds. You might remember chia seeds from those old Chia Pet commercials decades ago. The ones where you'd water a clay figure and it would sprout green hair. Well, turns out, those same seeds have become one of the most powerful superfoods in modern nutrition. When you grind chia seeds and add them to your coffee, they quietly begin to work their magic in the background. Each seed is a bundle of fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and plant-based protein. That combination does a few remarkable things for seniors. First, the fiber slows down digestion and helps stabilize your blood sugar. Remember what we talked about earlier? Those sudden energy crashes? Fiber helps prevent that. It keeps your energy steady and your appetite under control. Second, those omega-3s, the healthy fats found in chia, have strong anti-inflammatory effects. Inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of many age-related problems, from stiff joints to brain fog to heart disease. And third, chia's plant protein supports muscle maintenance in a gentle, natural way. It's not as concentrated as whey or collagen, but it adds a steady trickle of amino acids your body can use all day long. Now, you might be wondering, can I really put chia seeds in coffee? Absolutely, but here's the trick. Grind them first. Whole chia seeds can swell up and get gelatinous, which isn't the most pleasant texture in a hot drink. But if you grind them into a fine powder, just like flour, you can stir a teaspoon right into your cup. They'll disappear into your coffee, adding a mild nuttiness and a powerful nutritional punch. And if you're dealing with constipation, which, let's be honest, many seniors quietly do, chia's soluble fiber can make a world of difference. A healthier gut means better nutrient absorption, better mood, and yes, better immunity. Because remember, your gut isn't just a digestion system, it's also your second brain. When your gut is happy, your whole body feels better. Now, let's talk about the final and most powerful ingredient in this entire coffee transformation. It's bright, golden, and sacred in traditional medicine. I'm talking about turmeric and its best friend, black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound so potent that researchers at the University of California once called it one of nature's strongest anti-inflammatories. For seniors, inflammation is the silent thief of vitality. It stiffens joints, clouds the mind, narrows the arteries, and even affects mood. That's why turmeric has become such a star in both Eastern and Western health circles. It directly helps calm that fire inside the body. But here's the part most people miss. Turmeric alone doesn't absorb well. Your body might only take in about 1% of the curcumin from a spoonful of turmeric. However, when you add just a pinch of black pepper, the absorption skyrockets, up to 2,000% more. That's right, 2,000%. Black pepper contains piperine, a natural compound that slows down the breakdown of curcumin in your liver, allowing it to circulate longer and work its magic. Now, what does that magic look like? Research shows turmeric can help protect your muscles and joints, keep your arteries flexible, and even support brain health. Some studies have found that regular turmeric use can improve memory and mood in older adults, especially those who struggle with mild cognitive decline. If you've ever had a morning where your joints ache before you've even stood up, or your mind feels foggy no matter how much coffee you drink, this golden duo might just be the missing piece. To use it safely, add about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and a pinch of black pepper into your coffee. For best flavor, mix it with milk or MCT oil. The fats help with absorption too. You'll notice a warm, earthy flavor, almost like a gentle spice latte. And if you prefer, you can even use golden milk powder, a blend of turmeric, ginger, and pepper that's easy to stir in. It turns your coffee a beautiful golden color, a daily sunrise in a cup, so to speak. Now, let's take a moment to breathe and reflect on what we've created together. Think about your morning coffee, that quiet, sacred time when the house is still, and it's just you and that familiar aroma. With these 8 simple additions, that ordinary moment becomes something extraordinary. You're no longer just drinking coffee. You're fueling your heart, your muscles, your joints, your brain. You're giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong, sharp, and active. Not just for one more year, but for all the years still ahead. Let's quickly recap what your upgraded coffee might look like. A sprinkle of Ceylon cinnamon to balance blood sugar. A spoon of cocoa powder to boost circulation. A bit of MCT oil for clean, lasting energy. A splash of milk or soy milk for muscle-supporting protein. A scoop of collagen to keep joints and skin resilient. A serving of whey protein to rebuild strength. a teaspoon of ground chia seeds for digestion and inflammation control, and finally, turmeric with black pepper for full body protection and mental clarity. 8 simple steps, 1 beautiful cup. And here's the best part. You don't have to add them all at once. Start small. Maybe try 1 or 2 ingredients that speak to you. Pay attention to how your body feels. You'll know what works best for you, because your body is always talking to you, if you listen closely enough. Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something personal. I've worked with thousands of older adults over the past 3 decades. I've seen people come into my office in their 60s and 70s feeling tired, hopeless, and afraid of aging. And I've seen those same people, just a few months later, walking taller, laughing more, rediscovering hobbies, and feeling alive again. All because they made small, consistent changes like this. You see, health isn't about perfection. It's about intention. It's about choosing, every morning, to nourish your body instead of just fueling it. So, as you take that next sip of your coffee, I want you to remember this. You still have so much life left in you. Your body is resilient, your mind is adaptable, and your future is still yours to shape. Small changes, big difference. That's the real secret. If you found this conversation helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps others find this message. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these ingredients are you going to try first? Share it in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We've got more simple, science-backed tips to help you feel younger, stronger, and healthier at every age. Until next time, I'm Dr. William, wishing you strength in your body, peace in your mind, and joy in every heartbeat. Take care, my friend, and don't forget to enjoy that next cup of coffee.